To is your Lord and Savior King D353 here, with what I hope will be a shorter review of the Royal Rumble, because honestly, my Bluetooth isn't exactly the most charged at the moment, and I've been slacking. I have some work to do, but I'm going to try to get this over with as quickly as possible. And I apologize in advance if this isn't as enjoyable as it should be. I wasn't exactly paying full attention to the pay-per-view. So let's try to get to these matches. The first match, which was on the pre-show, was the New Day. I don't know which members, because I missed the match, but it was the New Days versus Tyson Kidd and Antonio Cesaro, who still have yet to get a tag team name, whatever. And since I missed the match, all I had to go off was what I heard of the recap. I wasn't watching the TV at the moment. And from what I heard, with some interference by Adam Rose, they managed to pin Big E and get the win over them. So, yeah, that was a thing. The first opening match of the night was The Miz and Damien Mizdow versus the Usos. And highlights of this match. Miz was so preoccupied at the beginning of the match with faking out the fans, looking at Mizdow going, "Do you want to give me a tag? Should I give him a tag? No, I'm not going to give him a tag. Should I give him a tag? No, blah, blah, blah." It was actually kind of insulting to the Miz, but whatever. So, normal, same old, Usos doing the same fucking moves. Miz handicapping the goddamn thing for quite some bit. After a while, the Usos looked like they're about to pick up a win with a splash on the Miz. Damien Mizdow not only saves the match for them, but has his own little strong good guy moment where he slams one of the Usos into the ring post Cesaro, but coming at him. Hell, he's actually kind of a better Matador than Los Matadores. And then he, skull-crushing finales, the other Uso. Miz goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out. Fuck you, WWE. So, let's see. Then, Uso goes up top. Mizdow goes up to help. He gets kicked off the rope. Miz goes up. Was it Jimmy or Jay? I don't know which Uso. I think it was Jay. Jumps over to Miz. Miz goes up to stop him. And he goes for a power bomb, but he can't quite get it because Miz is heavier and bigger. And Miz is holding onto the turnbuckle. Other Uso comes in, tag, super kicks Miz so that the original Uso could power bomb him. I don't know what their finisher's called. Is it the Superfly Splash, or does it have a new name? Well, if it's the Superfly Splash still, Superfly Splash, 1, 2, 3. The Usos are still the tag team champions. The next match of the night was, let's see, was it the Divas tag match? Was there another match at all? I think there was. Shit. This pay-per-view is already distancing itself from my memory. That's probably not a good sign. I know there was another match before the Divas match. I'm going to talk about the Divas match right now since I don't remember what the other match was. So yeah, there was a Divas match between the Bella Twins and Paige and Natalya. And this is another match that I wasn't actually looking at the TV for, admittedly. So, from what I know of it, Natalya was in the majority of the match, and the Bella Twins kind of decimated them. Well, Natty, at least. Basically, I just saw the ending, and the ending consisted of, Natty crawling slowly for the tag, but as Natty was about to get the tag, Brie Bella pulls Paige down, stopping her from getting that said tag. And while Paige is now on the ground, Natalya turns around, only to get a nice hard elbow to the face. And with that, the winner of the match is the Bellas. Now, why they won off a goddamn elbow, I will never know, but yeah, fuck us. God damn it. Fuck, what was that last match? I mean, I know there's the Royal Rumble match, and there was another match. I know there was another match. That's not it. That's not it. Stop moving. Ah, that's the match I forgot. I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot the opening goddamn match of the night. The opening match was not the tag team championship match. The opening match was the Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws. I fucking hated that match. My mind wanted to forget that match happened, I suppose. So, anyone want to explain to me why the New Age Outlaws, who got squashed by the Shield at WrestleMania, managed to control most of the match against the Ascension, who was made to be the most dominating team in all of NXT? Yeah, no, fuck you, WWE. Bayley started the match, smacked around the Ascension a bit, basically embarrassed them. Billy tags in the Road Dogg. The Road Dogg gets cornered. He gets beat down a bit. Road Dogg dodges some moves and gets to Billy just in time for Billy to come in, get knocked down, have Road Dogg knocked off the ropes, and then the Ascension come in with their tag team little squash thingy where they take you between them. And 1, 2, 3, Billy Gunn loses. That's it for that match. I don't care if you guys hated that explanation, but fuck that match. That match was boring. At least the Miz and Mizdow match faked you out. And the Divas match, while I wasn't paying attention, I don't know if it was good or not. From what I heard, it was good. But fuck that tag match. Alright, now for the best match of the night. The Triple Threat match. There's not much to explain this other than Brock was OP as all hell. I think Vince was seriously sucking Brock's dick with this match. Brock got 3 fucking FUs. FU1, get up. FU2, get up. FU3, finally fucking stays down. We get it. Brock's a beast. But he is not that overpowered. Just don't act like he is. A vast majority of the match is Brock Lesnar German suplexing John Cena and Seth Rollins like fucking ragdolls. Brock Lesnar was basically made out to be the biggest threat in the match. Other than Brock Lesnar decimating everyone in his path, highlights of this match include Cena spearing Brock Lesnar through a barricade, Brock Lesnar kicking out after 3 AAs and a curb stomp, Seth Rollins channeling his inner Shawn Michaels / Shane McMahon and elbow dropping Brock Lesnar through the table. Nice job, Seth. You actually took Lesnar out of the match. You were the biggest threat in this. Well, not the biggest threat. You accomplished the second biggest thing in the match. Oh, also, Cena actually picked up Lesnar in a Kimura lock. Because, yeah, Cena's strongest there is. From that point on, it basically became John Cena versus Seth Rollins. Not much to say about that, other than Cena used a powerbomb, so stop saying he has 5 moves. Last I checked, powerbomb is part of the 5 moves of doom. Seth's about to lose to Cena's AA. J&J come in to stop Cena. Cena and Seth go at it some more. Seth Rollins ends up getting curve stomping Cena. 1, 2, Cena kicks out. Seth goes up on the top rope, and I don't know the name of the move Seth pulls off, but he pulls off basically one of the greatest moves I've seen a high flyer pull off. I think it was a corkscrew moonsault. No, it was not a moonsault. Basically, he started off in the moonsault position, and he just did a corkscrew in midair and found himself splashing onto Cena. Only for Brock to appear behind him, finally up from being put through the table, German suplexing Seth Rollins, getting Cena out the ring, and then F5ing Seth for the 1-2-3. The winner is Brock Lesnar. And now for the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble actually pissed a lot of people off. I'm both one of them and not one of them. There was 2 reasons the Royal Rumble pissed people off. Only one of them applied to me. But before I go into the biggest parts of the Royal Rumble, I want to say the surprise entrances to the Royal Rumble this year, because let's face it, every year we need surprise entrances. The first surprise entrance came with entry number 2. Bubba Ray Dudley has returned to the WWE. And R-Truth is apparently the new Devon Dudley, although sadly they never got the tables. They did, however, hit the What's Up and the 3D. Wait, is it called the 3D? Pretty sure it's called the 3D. Or the Dudley Death Drop. Whichever it's called, they hit it on the Miz. Poor Miz. First person taken out of the Rumble. Then Truth. Alright, other surprise entrance. The Boogeyman returned for a surprise entrance, and, Diamond Dallas Page returned for a surprise entrance. Now for the actual highlights of the match. There was Bubba Ray channeling his inner Dudley. There was Eric Rowan and Luke Harper both being eliminated by Bray Wyatt. How was Eric Rowan eliminated, you're probably wondering? Eric Rowan actually took out Curtis Axel and ran into the ring while Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt were waiting. Yes, Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt formed a temporary alliance during the Royal Rumble. Once Eric Rowan got in, Luke acted like he wanted to team with Eric Rowan to take out Bray Wyatt. Then Eric Rowan, for some reason, pushes Luke Harper back and attacks Bray himself. Now, I can't tell if Luke Harper was faking wanting to team up with him, or if Luke Harper was just pissed that Eric Rowan pushed him. But either way, while Eric was beating the holy fuck out of Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper attacked him, which turned into an Eric Rowan versus Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt thing. Which Eric Rowan did pretty good, starting off dominating, but then getting tipped over the top. But then as he started tipping Luke Harper over the top rope, Bray Wyatt came up from behind and took them both out. From this point, Bray Wyatt dominated for quite a bit, and then WWE did their first case of trolling the fuck out of us. Bray Wyatt gets a microphone because he's basically dominating. The ring is his at the moment. And he starts talking about how the ring is his, and he has the whole world in his hand, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone knows, okay, that means the next person to come out is going to be important. Zack Ryder's music hit. And I felt both intense joy and intense fear. Joy because Bray just did a pretty arrogant promo. This should be the part where the hero comes in and shuts him up. But at the same time, WWE fucking hates Zack Ryder. I was legitimately scared for my broski here. And Zack came in, and for a while, it looked like WWE gave a damn. Zack fired up. He did his comeback moment. And at that point, I was even more scared. Zack did his comeback moment. You do not do the comeback moment at the beginning and last long. Zack hits the broski boot, goes to toss Bray out the ring, and Alberto Del Rio Santino style, he just turns around and throws Zack over, as if he didn't just get a beating of his life. Why, broski? Why does the WWE forsake you? Oh well. So if Zack eliminated, the next music to hit is Daniel Bryan. Yes, Yes! Yes, here he comes to fight Bray. Also, I just realized I forgot one of the high points of the Rumble, which was actually the Boogeyman surprise entrance, which happened during Bray's reign of terror. The Boogeyman came in and Bray's like, what the fuck am I looking at? And then they tried to out-creepy each other, which apparently Bray won, because the Boogeyman backed up a bit. I call bullshit. Clotheslines the Boogeyman, tosses the Boogeyman out. Bray Wyatt just decimated the Boogeyman. Anyway, so yeah, Daniel Bryan comes in. Daniel Bryan goes all out with Bray Wyatt. And after two more people entered, which I think it was Tyson Kidd and Stardust, Daniel Bryan ends up knocking Bray Wyatt through the ropes, and then outside diving at Bray Wyatt. So for a bit of the Rumble, Daniel and Bray were outside of the ring, but not actually eliminated, because they both went for the second rope. Other high points. Some more teasing of Stardust and Goldust breaking up as Stardust tried to eliminate Goldust, failed, and they get a hearty slap to the face. Let's see, Bray Wyatt and Rusev apparently made an alliance that didn't really work out for them, but spoilers, other high moments. Kane. Oh yes, how come this wasn't the first thing to enter my mind? Kane, my favorite wrestler, has finally found himself in a good spot in history that it will take quite some time for them to take him out of. Kane now officially has the most Royal Rumble eliminations, surpassing Shawn Michaels. WWE, if you give Roman Reigns that at some point, I'm going to kick you in the balls. Kane and Big Show decimated for quite some time. Kane and the Big Show eliminated, they eliminated Dolph Ziggler together. Oh, by the way, Dolph Ziggler's number 30 entrant. They eliminated, who else did they eliminate together? They eliminated Bray Wyatt together, I believe. Oh, right! Here I go again, forgetting importance. I completely surpassed one of the points that pissed off a lot of people. Daniel Bryan was eliminated early in the Royal Rumble. When Rusev came into the ring, it essentially became a 2-on-1 for a bit between Rusev, Daniel Bryan, and Bray Wyatt. This 2-on-1 ended with Daniel Bryan on the rope, on the apron, kicking Rusev in the head. And as Rusev stumbled back, Bray Wyatt came in, splashed Daniel Bryan, just knocked him clean off the ropes. So Daniel Bryan was eliminated early from the match. A lot of WWE fans were furious that Daniel was eliminated so early. Those fans are idiots. We do not need all of the best people to stay till the end of the Rumble. Give some variety. Let some of the weaker superstars stay in longer to make a name for themselves. Daniel got teamed up on by two powerful heels. The fact that he was knocked out a little early should not matter. But of course it does, because my favorite superstar didn't kick all kinds of ass. Me mad. Moving on. I've already fucked up the order of everything, so let's skip to the end. Like I said, Kane and the Big Show decimated. So as we came down to the final four, you guys can't see my quotation marks. The final quotation, air quotes, four, air quotes. It was Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns in there with Kane and Big Show. So naturally, this was a big thing, since Kane and Big Show basically cleared out the entire fucking ring. So, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose went at them, and they went at them hard. Sadly, they went down immediately. And then Big Show and Kane team up on Dean Ambrose, hitting him with a double choke slam and tossing him out the ring. With Dean Ambrose eliminated, It's Roman Reigns versus Kane and Big Show. I think we all know where this is going. I could just hear Vince's voice echoing in my head now. Make Roman look strong. And of course I wasn't wrong. Roman Reigns ends up... Dwayne, no, calm down. Don't skip through it. Explain how it happened. Okay, Kane and Big Show was beating down Roman Reigns. And as Kane starts to push out Reigns, Big Show starts to push out Kane. In the end, Reigns and Kane both end up getting back in the ring. But Kane, now pissed at the Big Show, starts to fight Big Show, and Big Show fights back. After they both club at each other for a bit, they both get into a chokeslam struggle, and both start leaning on the top rope, basically screaming, "You all know exactly what's going to happen now! Come on, Roman! Come knock us over the top rope! Make Roman look strong!" Roman comes in, hoists Kane and Big Show both up over the top rope, and eliminates them both. Of course, the bell doesn't ring because Rusev was actually knocked under the rope during the match. Rusev's still in it. But everybody but me and the fans forgot about this. So then Kane and Big Show, now pissed off, re-enter the ring, beat the crap out of Roman Reigns, and double chokeslam him. And then The Rock randomly appears, cause why not? The Rock enters the ring, and The Rock beats the holy fuck out of Kane and the Big Show. Alright, I forgot something important again. While they were beating down on Reigns, the fans were chanting, "We want Rusev." Even though Rusev's a heel. Even if fans thought Rusev would try to save Reigns, or if they wanted Rusev to win the Rumble as much as I did. I don't even want Rusev to win the Rumble. One of my choices between him and fucking Reigns? Whatever. I'm gonna stop harping on that. The Rock comes in. He lays some smackdown, punching the Big Show out of the ring. Spine buster and people's elbow to Kane. The Big Show comes back in, only to take a Superman punch from Roman Reigns into a rock bottom from The Rock. With Big Show and Kane now gone, The Rock leaves the ring. And Rusev comes back in, only to miss a clothesline on Reigns, get speared, and get tossed over the top rope. Did I mention how much I hate when someone stays at the ring till the end of the match only to get eliminated? Seriously, fuck you guys. It wasn't funny for Santino, it wasn't funny now. So Roman Reigns, the guy nobody wanted to win, ends up winning the Royal Rumble. This is the second part in which everyone got pissed off. Because we don't want Roman Reigns forced on us. But Roman Reigns is being forced on us. Oh god, so fucking hard too. He defeats two members of the Authority. And then he completely makes Rusev look like a goddamn jobber. Oh god. But enough of that. So Reigns won. The Rock came back into the ring. They hugged it out. The Rock raised Rusev's... I mean, not Rusev's. I wish Rusev's. The Rock raises Roman Reigns' hand. And Reigns points at WrestleMania sign. Reigns is going to WrestleMania. Now, a lot of people are outraged at this pay-per-view. Saying it was the worst thing ever. It ended up so bad to them that there are droves of people who are now canceling their subscription to the WWE Network just to say, "Fuck you, WWE, you pissed us the hell off." Now, personally, I didn't think it was that bad until I looked back on it. And when I looked back on it, I completely forgot about the Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws. I was really pissed at the end of the Usos versus Miz and Mizdow. I ignored the Divas match, that was kind of my fault. The Triple Threats match was awesome. And the Royal Rumble's ending soured the entire fucking thing for me. So looking back on it, as much as I don't want to say it, that was not a good as pay-per-view. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing ever, either. but it wasn't a good one. That's beside the point. A quick recap for anyone who's forgotten what happened so far. So, the New Day lost to Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. The New Age Outlaws lost to the Ascension. The Usos beat the Miz and Mizdow. Natalya and Paige lost to the Bellas. Brock Lesnar ate, slept, and conquered John Cena and Seth Rollins. And dear God, Roman Reigns, get the fuck out! I'm giving this pay-per-view a 5 out of 10, which is actually very, very nice compared to what everybody else thinks of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recap of the Royal Rumble, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces, YouTube.